streamlined, so that when you go into your back office, you're not confused. It's okay, where do I go first, right? So it's self-paced, and it's a simple onboarding process that will help you build a solid foundation for your new travel business. And again, congratulations for your new business. And we are here with you every step of the way. So, you know how the old saying goes, you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself, right?
Right.
Okay. All right. So I am here for any questions you may have while you are onboarding. In the email, the first thing you're going to see is it's a link. It's a Start Me link. And when you click on that link, it's going to take you to some information that will help you to set up and organize your business. Okay, it's going to be a welcome from Evo Archer. And then after the welcome, your step one is to get your travel agent certification. So with Evo Archer, you do have to get your travel agent certification with them before you can start signing or partnering with any vendors. Okay. And I don't know, are you able to follow along? You see it? Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. And that's step one. And step two, you must have your documents. So your documents are your information for your vendors. When you call them, they're going to ask you what your IATA number is. They're going to ask you the telephone number, the email number for your host agency. And if you're calling a cruise line such as Carnival Cruise or Princess, they're going to ask for your CLIA number. Okay. And so you'll have all of this information on hand to be able to send to them. Okay. Step three is your vendor registration. Okay. So, and we have the main ones that you partner with when you first get started. Okay. And the main ones are VAX, Viking Cruises, Disney registration, Cruising Power, and Exotica. Now, um, that that's not in stone, okay? Because most of the time you're going to be using Expedia Tap. Most of the time you're going to be using Carnival Cruises, right? And VAX, right? So I would say VAX, Expedia Tap, Carnival Cruises, Princess Cruises, okay? That's really all you need starting off. VAX, Carnival Cruises, Princess Cruises, and Expedia Tap, okay? And then step four, you'll go through your new agent orientation. There's a link there for through email, and then there's a new agent survey. Okay, so you'll just go through all of that. It just helps you to get very organized in your business when you first get started. Okay, all right. So what I'm going to do is go to my back office. Since you joined, have you been able to sign into the back office?
I have.
You have? Okay, good.
Mhm.
So let me go ahead and I'm going to share. Oh, I'm going to share my screen. Okay.
Okay.
I'm not going to share the system audio because if I share the system audio, you won't be able to hear me. Okay. So
Okay.
I'm going to share the screen and then you'll hear me talk through it. All
Okay.
right. Let me go to Evo Archer. Okay. Do you see? I'm going to move this down a little bit. Are you able to see my screen? It's a
I
blue
am.
screen. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. So I'm going to go ahead and log in. And your username will always be your it's going to be your ID, your travel
Okay.
agent ID that Evo Archer assigned you when you join. So that's going to be your username. And then, of course, you're going to choose your own password. Okay. they will send you, well, you already logged in, so you have that information already. Once you log into the back office, this is going to be your dashboard. So it's going to send you directly to your dashboard right at the top here. I don't know if you're able to see my cursor, but
Mm-hmm.
it'll show your ID and then your name. Okay.
Okay.
And then it'll
Mm-hmm.
show, if you have any agents that you're currently training, your downline, and then your e-wallet. Okay. And that is something that you will set up after you watch your videos and get your certificate. Okay. All right. So on the left-hand side, you see that we're still on dashboard. On the left-hand side, the link right under it where it says travel training program,
Mm-hmm.
you're going to click on that link, and I'm just going to click on it. Now on my screen, it says, congratulations, you have completed the PTA training program by scoring 70% or higher on all of your quizzes. And then right underneath there, you're going to see two tabs. One is going to say download your certificate of completion. You see that
Um,
on my screen?
yes, I see it on your screen.
Okay. All right. And then next to it, you're going to see another tab that's going to say new agent packet. Okay. That new agent packet will have all of the information that you would need to know how to run your business correctly and inside of the rules for, or I'll just say staying compliant, okay, with Archer Travel. So it's going to have all of that information. It's going to have the IATA number. It's going to have very important phone numbers in there that you would need if you need to contact Archer for anything concerning travel. And then if it has anything to do with any partners, then you will contact Evo. And that information is inside of that packet. The best way to contact them via email or phone number. Okay.
Okay.
All right. And then do you see the video here
Mm-hmm.
on my screen?
I
Okay.
do.
So it's just a congratulations video. You click on it, it's just going to congratulate you on your completion. And then these videos that you're looking at, where it
Mm-hmm.
says module 1, module 2, module 3, it's going to go all the way up to module 8. And these videos are very short. Most of them are no longer than 3 minutes.
I've already completed those.
Oh, you've completed all of those. That's
Mhm.
right, because didn't you send me a certification?
I don't know if you got a certification, but I just completed all of those,
Or you
and
just completed? Okay.
mhm.
Okay. And oh, that's right. You haven't. That was someone else that sent me their certification after they completed it. Okay. So after you completed all of the videos and you've passed them, did you download your certificate of completion?
I did not, because really, when I started, I mean, when I finished it up, I was getting ready to head out to work, so
Okay.
I haven't logged back into it to do it.
Okay.
Come on, y'all. So
Okay.
yeah,
So whenever you have some time, go ahead and download that and send it to me.
okay.
Okay. And did you download your new agent packet?
I have not. I
Okay,
have.
go ahead and do that as well. Download your new agent packet, and that packet that's your Bible. That's your Bible for this company. When you
Okay.
need to contact someone like Archer, Evo, even the founder and the owner, his phone number is inside of this packet. If you need to contact him, okay.
Okay.
Uh,
So is it, let me ask you a question. Is the founder it, because I did see something where it had a black guy.
There's a yeah, there yes. He used to be friends with the person over there. I don't want to say his name, but he used to be friends with the person over there at the other host agency. And I'll give you that information off of this call.
Okay.
Okay. But he he separated and he went and he started his own host agency.
Okay, not a
Okay.
problem.
Yes. And his information is there also. But of course, we ask you to follow the chain of command, right? So if you have any questions and you cannot find it, then the first contact would be me. If you can't reach me for some reason and you really need that information right then and there, the second contact is Toy Johnson. The third contact is Hawa Seifel. Okay. Uh, but most of the time you'll be able to get through to me anyway, especially Monday through Friday.
Okay.
So okay, so you've done that. Congratulations for completing the videos, girl. You are on it.
Yes,
Okay.
I got a couple of bookings I need to book for,
Okay.
for
Awesome.
my daughter
Awesome.
and her friends. So yeah.
Okay, so now you can go ahead and if you haven't registered with
Hmm.
the vendors, you can go ahead and register. And I'm going to show you, have you registered with anyone since you've been here? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do that. So okay, so we have gone over this. So I'm just going to go back here and go back to uh, the dashboard. Okay, so we are back at the dashboard now, and we're going to keep looking at the left hand side where you see all of the links, right? Now, before I take you to the area where you can start registering with your vendors, there is an area down here where it says Quick Start Documents.
Okay.
See that? I'm going to click on Quick Start Documents.
Okay.
And it's going to take you to a screen at the top. It says Quick Start Documents, everything you need to get started. Okay. It is the new agent packet that I was telling you about. That was that button that was above those videos. Okay. You're going to select USA English, right? Choose your language. You're going to select that. Uh, and then scroll down on the page here. There's two tabs here. One that says travel agent responsibilities. When you get some time, go ahead and read through that. And then um, the second tab is Archer's supplier credentials. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and click on that just so that you can see where it says info for vendors.
Hmm.
It's just telling you the do's and the don'ts. It's giving you your IATA number, Archer's information, address, phone number, things of that sort. Okay.
Okay.
And then at the bottom, it tells you do not submit duplicate vendor access forms. What they're talking about is when you go in to register with those different vendors, after you've registered, don't go back in and do it again, because if you go back in and try to do it again for whatever reason, then it's going to delay the process. So if you go in there to register with those vendors and you know that you hit the button to send it through, but for some reason you're having some issues, just um, you're going to contact Archer.
Okay.
Okay, contact Archer, and they have technical support where they will help you through that process. Since I've been with them, I've only had to call them once.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So, okay, so we're done with that. So let me go back here. I just wanted to show you that. Okay. And then your travel agents. I'll just go ahead and click on your travel agent responsibilities, right? So it's
Okay.
just going to show you what your responsibilities are. Your travel agent's duties and obligations, all of that good stuff, right? And that's just one page. So good and quick reading. All right. And then corporate steps to success. At the bottom, it says check with your platinum organization to see if they have their own steps to success. If they do, then you will want to complete the one your platinum created for your particular organization. Now, that was the one that I was just showing you, the first one.
Hmm.
Okay. I was showing you that. That is the corporate success or steps to success for our team. All right. But, inquisitive minds want to know. So I clicked on it anyway.
Okay. Oh,
Okay.
okay.
And it just talks about this is a checklist for your beginning steps to advance you and set up a solid foundation in your new travel business. This page is designed so that no rock will be left unturned to reach your success. This list is to hold you accountable for your success, a roadmap, if you will. We look forward to your success. So, what you do here is you just fill out this information, your first and last name. It's going to ask you who your sponsor is. You know, you can put your sponsor's name there, your email address, your agent ID, the date that you enroll, your phone number, right? And then it's going to tell you to complete your training, which is the travel training, which you've already completed that, right? So you're a step ahead. I love that about you, girl. You okay? And this young lady here that you're looking at, Sarah
Mhm.
Rogers, she is our platinum leader on the team.
Wow.
She is the lady that created our corporate steps to success, the very first um, information that I showed you. Okay. And then you're going to check completed or not completed for her training. And then you're going to register with the top vendors provided in the new agent packet under quick start documents. All must be checked. Vax, Royal Caribbean, Carnival. I say add Princess on there too, and then Expedia Tap. Okay. All right. So I'm going to come out of there. So once you complete that, and then go all the way to the bottom here, you're able to join the corporate Facebook group, Evolution Enterprises, to get in touch with our community of other Evolution travel agents. There's a lot of information inside of that group, lots of tips, people asking questions, getting their questions answered, right? So, again, in business for yourself, but not by yourself. And then also, you can subscribe to the Evolution Travel Cafe on YouTube. And then there's a link right there where you can click on and go straight to YouTube to subscribe to their channel. They have some really good information out there as well. And then you're going to want to attend 3 corporate trainings within your first 30 days. These are all of the corporate trainings. When you get in there, you can screenshot this. Also, we have this in our chat group.
Okay.
Okay. But you can screenshot it and you can see, okay, well, I have a little bit of time to kill. So let's just see what kind of training I can go to on today, right? Well, today is Tuesday. They already had a 9 a.m. training called Profit Pool. And then at 12:30, which we're past 12:30, they've already had a training called Travel Question and Answer. So you can get on there and ask any questions about travel, and
Okay.
they will answer those questions for you. Wednesday, new agent basics, where they're just giving you information now that you're a new agent, very important information that you are going to need. Okay. And then Wednesday afternoons, 12 p.m. This is Pacific Standard Time that I'm looking at here.
Mhm.
So let's see. Let's see. Standard Time, and we are Central Standard Time. Okay. So when it's 8 a.m., or let's say when it's 9 a.m. Um, in California, it is 10 a.m. here. So when you're looking at these times, look at the time zone to make
Okay.
sure that you're keeping up with the correct time. Okay.
Okay.
So that's that. And then this is information. It's telling you how to get to the credit authorization form. You're going to go to that on Travel Cafe tab located in the Forms tab. And I'll show you that. Okay. And then you're going to click whether you complete it. So this information here is just going to take you step by step. Like, this document is literally holding your hand throughout the process. And all you
Okay.
got to do is just click complete it or not complete it as you go through it. And of course,
Okay.
once you have it completed, of course, you'll set some time aside to go back and complete that. Okay. All
Okay.
right. So I'm not going to go, down the entire list there because there's quite a few steps there. So I'm going to go back to the dashboard. Okay. And now I'm going to show you how to register with those vendors. So where is it here? Okay, so we're going to click on Travel Cafe.
Okay.
It can be somewhat tricky because there are two websites, and the website that you will be registering with the vendors is a different website than this. But this website is supposed to take you there. Okay, so I'm going to click on Travel Cafe. Okay. And inside of Travel Cafe, same thing. If you look on the left-hand side, you're going to see Training Hub, ADP Facts. ADP is how we get paid in the United States. You should be watching out for an email from ADP to go ahead and register with them, okay? Because that's how you're going to get paid. Admissions as well. I'm skipping. Let me go back up where it says booking within 21 days of travel. So anytime you book travels for someone, you want to make sure that you submit that booking within 21 days. Okay, inside of uh, your back office, right? You don't want to wait too late to book it, because if you wait too late to book it, that will just delay your commissions, right? So if you book it within 21 days, then you will be sure to get your commissions. And I haven't heard anyone say yet over here at this host agency that they
Okay.
haven't gotten paid. Okay. So that should be good news to you,
Yes.
because I know that you had some issues with the other agencies. So, okay, so commissions. Now, um, this is where you would go to register your bookings. Okay, you're going to click on the commissions tab, and it's going to take you, to another page, and then you're going to go ahead and it's just going to ask you questions about what vendor it's with, what confirmation number did they give you, or what booking number they gave you.
Right.
It's going to ask you all of that information. And Hawa, she has a training on that out on her YouTube channel as well. Okay,
Okay.
she's taking you through the entire process. Okay, I just want to kind of just kind of lead you there. So
Okay.
so, okay. All right. And so the facts information, whereas FAQs here, I would suggest that you read through that, because that will answer a lot of questions too. Uh,
Okay.
as far as your new business. So I'm just going to click on that. And then it's going to take you to a page, FAQ page, and then you're going to choose FAQ for the USA because you live in the USA.
Okay.
And then underneath resources, you're going to see just questions. How do I change information in my evolution profile? What do all bookings require? Okay. How do commissions work? Is there a quick start guide for my business? And we just went over that. Where can I find the credit card authorization form? How do I register for suppliers? Now, since I'm going to show you that, let me go ahead and click on that. And this is what it says. Please go to the Travel Cafe website. Suppliers, how to register tab. Please click on the supplier and follow instructions for registering. If you do not find a supplier in the how to register tab, please search for it in the search box of the Travel Cafe website. So we are currently on the website, the Travel Cafe website. You see where it says suppliers here?
Okay.
Okay, we're going to go, and then we're going to choose the suppliers by country. Of course, we are in the USA. Going to click on that. And then it's going to take us to a page. It says scroll down to find the supplier list. You can read through all of that information. It's still telling you about the bookings within 21 days of travel, right? For your clients, you want to make sure that you go ahead and register those bookings because you want to get paid. And then it talks about the supplier registration guidelines. Each supplier has specific registration requirements, so please follow the instructions listed for that supplier carefully, okay? Suppliers are either self-registration or registered via a supplier request form. There are a couple of suppliers that when I registered with them, I had to go to their website and register with them through their website. Okay. So there are some suppliers where you would have to register with them, and then you would just they will ask you information to get Archer's information so that they can link you with Archer, okay, on their website. All right. So it says if you do not see a supplier listed, use the search box. Okay. All right. And then it talks about an affiliate travel agent of Archer Travel Inc. service. You may be asked for one of the following. They're going to ask you for either for your Archer Travel IATA, ARC, or CLIA number, and that's it right there that you're looking at. That is your IATA and CLIA number. Okay, so if you call a cruise line, they're going to ask you, what is your CLIA number? You're going to give them this number. If you call another vendor, if you have to call them for, register or for any other reason, they're always going to ask you what that number is. For land suppliers, if you need to call them by phone, this is the phone number that you will call them on. Okay. Cruise line reference number, it's a different number. So when you're going through and filling out that information, it may ask you, well, what is the phone number? If it's not a cruise line, it's going to be this first 818 number. If it's a cruise line, it's going to be the second one, okay? And you're going to type that information into the form, or you're going to give that information to them as you are speaking with them over the phone. These are all of the vendors here that we are partnered with, right? We see Alge Vacations, which is under VAX. So once you register with VAX, Vacation Access, you're automatically going to be, they have all of these under them. So,
Right.
okay. You see Beds Online. We had a training last night on Beds Online. I think you had to jump off of the call, but that training is still inside of the Facebook group. Okay. The Beds Online training that Hawaii did last night. You see there where it says Carnival? So what you're going to do is just click on it. You're going to click on it, and it's going to take you to Carnival. It's going to tell you a little bit about Carnival Cruise. It's going to tell you about your commissions up to 16% that you will receive, plus exclusive travel agent rates. And then your supplier travel agent contact information here with the BDM. So if for any reason you have to reach out to the BDM, this is their email address. Okay, for any kind of technical support, you can reach out to them, or you can just call them. Okay, and then it tells you how to register. So with Carnival, you're not going to register directly through the back office. It's going to give you a link, and it does that with all of the vendors where you register directly on their site. It's going to give you a link. You're going to click on that link, and then it's going to take you to their website where you can register on their website. Okay, so let me go back up, and I'm going to find one. So because I want you to see what it looks like. So I want to find a supplier. Let me go back here. Okay. All right. Let's find a supplier where you can register right on Expedia Tap is another one where you would go out. So I'm going to go back up and see if I can find a search button to make it quicker. Okay. Search button. Let's go to VAX. Let's see what it gives us. Okay. So I typed in VAX and it came back. VAX vacation access security protocols for login. Okay. And as you can see, it's got a lot of information here, to read through. But right now, what we're looking for, we just want to register with them.
Right.
Travel suppliers. Okay, let's see. Gonna click on that. Just trying to find it a little faster. Oh, here it is. Required supplier request forms. Okay. So I went back to suppliers. So if you just want to just look at all of the suppliers that we have, this is where you would go. Suppliers by country, then you would choose USA. If you're looking for a supplier form, this is the quickest way to get to it. Supplier request forms right there. Okay. And then you're going to go down. And then in the box here, we're going to choose Supplier Request Form USA. Click on that. And it's going to give you the terms and conditions, the training requirements, the processing time. Suppliers' requests may take up to 4 business days, Monday through Friday. Most of mine took within 24 hours. Okay.
Okay.
But, you know, for measure's sake, they tell you give it up to 4 business days, just in case they run into a snag or something like that. Okay. Or if it's a holiday, okay, give it up to 3 to 4 days. Duplicate requests. Do not submit duplicate requests. We talked about that earlier. And then make sure that all of your information on there is accurate. And then you're going to click on this box, I accept terms and conditions. So you're just going to type in your information, self-explanatory, your name, your evolution ID number that you were given when you signed up, your email that you signed up under, and then you're going to confirm your email, your phone number that you signed up under, and these are the ones that they already have that you can just click on to register. Okay, you see where it says VAX vacation access, you'll
Mhm.
click on that, and then you'll click on that. I'm gonna go ahead and come see if it's gonna do it for me, being that I've already registered with them. So let's just see. I correctly input all the information above. Okay, so you just click on that, and then you're going to click on I correctly put all the information in above, right? And then once you're done, read through there where it says, if I incorrectly inputted information above, I understand my submission will be denied. So of course you want to make sure, double check before you hit that submit button. And
So let me ask you this question, not Crystal. So would you have to do each one of them individually, or
yes,
okay?
excellent question. Yes, you would have to do each one individually. It would be nice if we could just click on all of them together. But yes, you do have to click on each one individually. So once you're done with VAX, then you'll go back. If you want to register with MSC, you'll go back and do that, and so on and so forth. One source is a good one. I said Princess earlier, but Princess is under one source. So one source is a good one to register with, because when you register with one source, you're registering with Princess and Holland and all of those cruise lines that are under one source. Okay. And it will tell you that once you click on it, right? Okay. And then once you do that and you submit, you just wait and you will receive an email letting you know, hey, congratulations, you were registered with our company, and then it's going to give you a username, and it's going to give you a temporary password. And once you log in, you change that temporary password to a permanent password that you'll remember. Okay, and I will be sending you out by the end of this week. I'm going to send you out some templates that I created that would make it really, really easy for you to keep up with all of your information at your fingertips. Okay. I'll send you that information uh, by Friday of this week. Okay.
Okay.
Because I'm still working on it. I'm still building out the templates.
Okay.
So, okay. So that, and then, whenever you log in, if you have some time, just read through, just go through this stuff
All
and
right.
just read through it. It's self-explanatory. It'll show you where everything is. They have a resources tab here where it talks about checklists for success, code of conduct, uh, E&O policy, travel protection. Now, the E&O policy is called errors and omissions policy, travel protection. It's the same kind of policy that insurance agents have to get when they
Mm-hmm.
start working in their business. Just in case something goes wrong and God forbid somebody decides they want to sue you or sue the company or whatever, you have that E&O policy protection that already comes with your membership. So with us, you don't have to go out and purchase another E&O policy. It comes with your membership. Isn't that wonderful? Because I had in the past, I had to go out and purchase my own policy. So, finding companies, especially if you don't know of the different companies and how they operate, this just makes it a lot easier for us. Okay.
Okay.
There are also outside certification courses that you can take
Mm-hmm.
through this link here. And then they have travel alerts and info links. So, you can just go through that. And then there's a contact us button where you click on that, and it's just going to give you their Archer's contact information again.
Okay.
Okay. Talks about legal. If you want to know about, the legal issues or legal or things to just watch out for, things to be aware of in your
Mm-hmm.
while you're working your business, you can go to this button here and get that information. Okay, and then the last one is just Archer's Travel Awards and Recognition. So that's where they recognize all of the top people in the industry. Okay, and
Okay.
right, and this training here, this button here is the trainings hub, and your training hub. You see all of that information: quick start, commissions, destinations, groups, international agents, bookings, marketing, and supplier training. So if you just want it all at your fingertips,
Uh-huh.
you go here on this page to trainings hub, and it will give you all of that information at your fingertips right there. You just click on the link, and it'll take you there. Okay.
Wow.
I know I don't want to keep you on the phone forever, so
Oh,
I'm not
you're
going
fine.
to go through each one, but I just wanted to just show you. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so you see how this page here looks. This page here looks different from this page. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so whenever you go to Travel Cafe, it's going to transfer you to another website. Whenever you go to register for your vendors, it's going to transfer you to Travel Cafe. Okay.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay.
Hawaii did a training on Evo Plus. Were you able to attend that training?
Um, when did she do
So
it?
I don't remember when she did it, but it's inside of the group. So if you
Okay.
go to the group and you click on that featured tab, you'll see
Uh-huh.
all of those trainings in there.
Okay.
But I just
Okay.
want to give you a little bit of information about Evo Plus. Evo Plus is where we get paid the same day. So let's just say someone come to you and they say, "Hey, I want to go to Costa Rica in June of this year, from June 2nd to June 7th. what you got for me? Can you find something for me? Well, the first thing you're going to want to do is go to Evo Plus to see if you can find something that is on, I call it kind of like a clearance rack, right?
Okay.
Go in there and you find something, and then you go back to them and you say, hey, listen, I found this wonderful little villa. It's only for the 5 days that you'll be there. It's only and what you're going to do, let me take you through it right quick.
Okay.
Because I like to see it. Okay, so once you click on that link, you're going to get another page. It's going to say, click here to access Evo Plus portal. And oh my goodness, I hope I saved my, I hope I saved my login information, because this is a different one.
Okay.
This is a different website. Let's see. Well, let's see what it does. Let's see what it
Okay.
does.
Okay.
Okay, so destination. Let's type in Costa. I'm going to type in Costa Rica. Everybody wants to go to Costa Rica. All right, so I'm going to look at February. Let me pull this down here. All right, there's some arrows here that'll take you there quicker.
Mm-hmm.
Let's choose June. Okay, so let's do June 8th to June 12th.
Okay.
Oh no, June 8th check-in. We're going to go over here. Hold on. June 8th. Let's go down. Let's go down.
There's one row.
Okay, here it is. It's up here. June 8th through June 12th. Right. Okay. You see it up here. Destination. And what happened? It went away. Okay. You see the destination. You see the dates here from June 8th to June
Uh-huh.
12th. One room,
Yep.
2 adults. I'm going to click on that and see what we can find in Costa Rica.
Okay.
And then you'll get some information like this one, for instance, things to do in Costa Rica, go zip lining in Monteverde Cloud Forest. It'll have different information on there each and every time you log in.
Okay.
Okay. So with Evo Plus, of course, you always want to make sure that you compare apples to apples and oranges to oranges, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you want to make sure that you choose the ones with the most stars. So this one at the top, it says very good. It has a fitness facility, TV area, non-smoking, laundry services. So you've spoken with your clients. You already know what they want, right? So you'll
Mm-hmm.
know how to choose when you go back here to Evo Plus. So this first one where it says Villa Playa Samara Beach, and I can't read the rest of that, beachfront resort. Okay. And then it has the pictures over here. So you can click through the pictures to see what it looks like. Are you able to see that?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So yeah, you can click from it right there. Right there.
Wow.
Uh-huh. And then right here at the top, you see where it says the regular price is $1,620,
Uh-huh.
but they're actually giving it to you for $778.
Get out of here.
You can actually go back to your client. You can decide, okay, what kind of commissions do I want to get for
Oh,
this?
wait a minute.
Right?
Uh-huh.
And you can say, for this one, 778. So I'm just going to do some calculations here. I'm going to pull up my calculator, because I'm not all that great with math, so I need my calculator. All right, so $1,620, and then you're going to subtract $778. That's an $842 savings.
Wow.
Okay, it says 840 here, but I calculated 842.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then see where it says compare price.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to click on compare price, and it's going to take you to either Expedia or hotels. So keep that price in mind.
Mm-hmm.
We can get it for $778. I'm just going to click on Expedia and see what that looks like. And let's see, it took us right there. Let's see how much it is. It says it right there.
Mm-hmm.
$1,620. So of course you're not going to quote the Evo price because you're going to be paying yourself a commission.
Right.
Okay. So $842. You can say, you know what? I'm going to give this to the customer. I'm going to take this $840 and I'm just going to split it in half, divided by two. I'm going to give myself a $420 commission and I'm going to give my customer $420 savings.
Okay.
So, what your customer will see is on Expedia or hotels, they're going to see that $1,620
Mm-hmm.
price, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're going to give them a 400. You're going to say, hey, it's out there. I see it. But guess what? I can give you a discount.
Mm-hmm.
As a new customer and to show my appreciation for using my services, I'm going to give you a $420 discount. And that's going to take your rate down to $1,200. Girl, I just saved you $420,
Okay.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Then you'll say, go ahead and pay your deposit. Um, Go ahead and pay your deposit of the $420, or they can pay all of it up front. Okay. And it just depends because if I click on book here, I'm going to click on book. And this is where they get to book their the rooms, one bedroom villa. Go over here.
That was for one bedroom and two people.
That is for occupancy, two people,
Wow.
one bedroom villa, garden view. Okay. Now that, oh no, that's not right. That's for the, okay. So the quote that we got is for the deluxe room. You see here?
Mm-hmm.
It's for the deluxe room. So, and then at the bottom, it'll tell you how much is due now. So pay now. It says reservation summary, deluxe room. It is refundable. Okay. It's 4 nights, two adults, one room for 4 nights. Taxes and fees is $89.64. And then they would pay, and I'm going to go back to it here. The 778, yeah, they will pay the 778.31, and that will still give them that savings off of the $1,620. But again, you're gonna split that savings. Or I mean, it depends on how you want to do it. You don't have to give them half. You can say, hey, I can give you a $200 discount if you want to pay yourself more commissions. Okay. So once they pay for that, and with the Evo Plus, I have to go back and correct myself. With the Evo Plus, they do have to pay for it up front because you're giving them such a big discount.
Oh.
They pay for it up front for that discount. Okay. If they're unable to pay for it up front, and take that discount that you're giving them,
Mhm.
then you can offer them to pay for it on time, meaning that they can sign up to pay, like pay a deposit, and then they can pay a monthly
Mm.
fee.
But
And
will
that
they still get it for the 778 though?
no, no,
Okay.
if they can't, because the 778 is a huge discount for them.
Mm-hmm.
Being that it's a huge discount, they have to pay for it all up front
All up front. Okay.
because that's a huge discount.
Okay.
Versus, because they don't have access to this. We only have access to this. If they were to go and search for it on their own, they would have had to pay $1,620.
Okay.
But being that they're dealing with you and you're able to give them that big discount, okay, they do have to pay for it up front.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. And there are options that you can offer them. If you're signed up with and I do suggest that if you're not signed up with Flex Pay as a travel agent,
Mm-hmm.
sign up as a travel agent with Flex Pay so that you can offer your customers to pay monthly.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Different options that we can choose to accommodate our client. So I just want to show you that right quick. And that's basically it. So what I did was I went over the most important information that you need getting started. Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead and review the information that I emailed you, because
Mm-hmm.
that information, it has links to videos that will walk you through a lot of this. Let's say you get there and you get stuck. Well, let me go back to my email and see,
Okay.
you know, how to get there. Right?
Okay.
It also give you link in the Facebook group. It gives you the company Facebook group link too to join, and then it gives you the Facebook link to Travel Cafe.
Mm-hmm.
And then it gives you the link to our team on Facebook. Okay.
Okay.
And then let's see. And then it gives you Evo's first steps. So that information that I sent you to
Mm-hmm.
Lots Enterprise, you just go to that email and just click on those links. Just do it, step by step, and then it'll
Okay.
take you through the entire process. And
Okay.
again, if you get stuck, if you start having technical difficulties with your um, with the website, you can
Mm-hmm.
contact Evo if it's Evo. You can contact Archer if it's Archer, or you can contact one of us,
Okay.
and we will try to help you through that situation.
Okay.
But like I said, I've only had to call them one time.
Okay.
That's it. Because most of the time their websites work. So
Okay.
so
Well, I
that's
definitely can see a difference.
there is a difference. You see
Mhm.
it? It's a big difference, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And there are also vendors that we can sign up with that will also give us what Evo Plus gives us. But I'm not going to say the name of those
Okay.
vendors. It's
Okay.
in it's inside of our Facebook group, uh, inside of the travel. So this, I'm going to take you there right quick because
Okay.
I keep telling you Facebook, but I'm not taking you there. So I'm going to click out of here. I'm going to log out,
Uh,
log out, and just let me know if you have to go now, because I know you're a very busy woman.
yeah,
But
I'm trying. I'm trying to look. I'm trying to clock some dollars in. I need to
I
get.
know
I
that
need to
right.
get.
I got out this morning and did.
Yeah, I
I said,
need. I need to
oh,
get these, but I need to get
yes,
these dollars first.
yes,
Then I can get to the other ones.
yes,
These.
ma'am.
Yeah, these here. I can't wait for these. I,
Yes,
yeah.
ma'am. Yeah, always go to Evo Plus. When somebody contacts you, go to Evo Plus and just see if it's out there.
Okay.
If it's not out there, then
Okay.
you're gonna go the usual route. You're gonna go
Right.
through the vendors. Okay, so let's see. I get there. Here it is, Team Revolution.
Okay.
So this is once he gets there. Okay, so once you join Team Revolution, if you haven't already, you see that first video right there?
Uh-huh.
That's the video that we had. I think that video was last night.
Night.
What's today's
Mm-hmm.
date?
Yep.
Yep. That video was that video. First of all, it was just you were on there because you
Uh-huh.
came in and you talked and everything. Yeah, and then they had the Beds Online training. Okay, but to get to the other videos,
Mm-hmm.
go to featured. Let me see what this says about featured. Okay, so it looks like we're already. Are we already on the features tab? Let's see. No,
Now
no.
going to
Click on.
discussion. Mm-hmm.
Okay, click on that features tab.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're inside of the feature tab. It says save this new agents, a list of suppliers. That's the first one you see.
Mm-hmm.
Those are all of the list of suppliers
Okay.
that we can. But when you first start out, go with those top ones that I gave you inside of our back office. Okay, excellent information right there. Hawaii is on her stuff, honey. Let me tell
Hey,
you.
she is. She
She's on
is.
her stuff. She makes sure that we know that we know that we know. And I
Absolutely.
love that. That's a sign of a great leader there. So I'm going to click on that again and see. Oh, okay. Okay. And then, so you can just go down the line.
Mm-hmm.
See where it says new agents, save this, travel agent rate site, Hilton. It's talking about Hilton.
Okay.
Travel agent rate sites, right?
Yeah.
And then we have updates, wholesale hotels and resorts through Archer Travel. Okay, we have a 30-day game plan. So if you want to follow the social media 30-day game plan to advertise, your new
Okay.
business, she even
Mm-hmm.
yeah, we even give tips on what you can talk about yourself, why you got into the travel industry,
Mm.
what you're currently working on. So they're just giving you some
Wow.
ideas,
Wow.
some
Yeah.
ideas that you can talk about. That is the 30-day social media game plan. Uh, Booking Marriott, Hilton, and Hyatt and IHG Hotel. So it's just a lot of information. Booking Basics 101. That's a really good one.
Okay.
Okay. So just a lot of good information inside of our travel site, inside of our team site
Okay.
that, like I said, prepares us to know what we need to know as we grow in our travel business. There we
Okay.
go. Team Revolution, travel is life.